What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here from Merrowstrand, episode 44.
Wow, we're going up. We're doing it. Happy Tuesday! Yay!
We're really doing it.
Tuesday.
I feel like every time I get to the table with you guys, I feel like it's been a month since we played last.
Because the summer monster is real and the schedule is just an enemy.
It's so exhausting.
It's so exhausting. It looks like you had a funny dream hack. I
feel like every Tuesday, Feisty's in the channel, and we're like, "Did you check the Discord? Are we playing today? Are we?
Is this a thing?
Did you see?
All right, who's out this week? Who's not going to be there?
It's a monster, man.
I've been here every Tuesday, crying
and napping. There was napping along with the tears.
That was not official D&D.
This is the safest day of the week for me.
Yeah.
But it was a Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday for Pupper Snuggles, but it's not D&D. I haven't shown up because I fell asleep for D&D since an episode for the mods in a very long time. I think I'm a Spelljammer. Was not sleeping properly at all.
Was that still in your caffeine days?
That was part of the problem, yes. And not sleeping throughout the night. Yeah. It was not good.
Problems you don't have to worry about now.
Yeah, Booger Dog doesn't wake me up 4 times in a row. There is the daybreak wake up, and that is it. So one interruption only.
Are they still doing construction in front of your house?
No, it's all done. It's all done. Now
nice.
my broadband salesman won't answer my phone calls, so that's the cool part. I guess they just don't like money because that contract is ticking away. I can tell you that. We're already 7 months onto the 2-year contract that I signed, so we'll see.
Absolute goobers.
Yeah. My brother was like, yes, this checks out.
This
100% checks out with him. But their admin, I love her so much. She's even been on my Facebook page. She's like, ooh, look at those wings. Talking about I was like, that's not the business anymore. And like, I don't care. I want you to bring me something. I'm like, I would, if you would give me internet, I would love to bring you some wings.
We'll trade wings for interwebs.
Please.
Please bring back the bartering system. Dad, I can make a living there. We can
always barter if you try hard enough.
Who's got some bartering announcements? Nobody. Radio's just like, I'm too tired for Final Shape.
No, there's just no point in me trying to stream it because, the servers have been down all day today. And besides, I only do Jackbox streams now anyways. When's the last time I turned on a stream for Destiny? 2 years ago?
Our comeback.
Kick.
Our comeback.
The comeback kick.
Think that's gonna happen tonight? Maybe not.
Live in the Discord, baby. Live in the Discord. It's a perfect Discord stream.
Now you're talking. They should be, enough people should be asleep that after D&D tonight, we might be able to get at least Prismatic up and running.
The old Discord. Here you go. So if you guys want to see some hot servers down Destiny action, you can hop as we try to play tonight. Everybody go to bed. We just want to play with the Aussies, all right?
Yeah, right.
West Coast crew, us, and the Aussies, all right? That's it. That's the only people allowed to play Destiny when we get done playing D&D, all right? These are the rules.
I had a lot of fun in Alaska. I will say it's the prettiest state I've ever seen of the US. Like, it was absolutely gorgeous. I would highly recommend everybody to go check it out in the summertime.
It's because nobody's there. That's why.
Well, I would say that's wrong because all of the cruise ships.
I'm saying like nobody lives there.
Yes, that is accurate. It's towns of 1,000 people that get inundated with 6,000 to 8,000 people a day coming off the cruise ships. It is insane. It's absolutely nuts.
There is a family here in Cape that no longer run the bar. They finally sold it off, but Cape Girardeau had a Kodiak Island connection, and people from Cape were running the bar on Kodiak Island.
Heck yeah.
For
That's
a very long time, they did this, and people would rotate going out there within that family and would go and run the bar.
That's so fun.
It's a shame. I did not take the opportunity when I had it, when they were still doing it. I should have. It's so stupid.
Yeah,
you know, when I look back
what
now.
What trajectory would your life have been on then?
That's that mid, like that. Right, that's right up there with being too broke to go to the World Cup when it was in Germany. Like, it's it's college, but it's like at the same time, like there's a million ways I could have fundraised, or maybe just not gone out one weekend. Maybe one. But you know, back then it's you guys, with all this technology, you guys don't understand, but back then, to still be cool, you had to go out, and there wasn't Tinder, and being present was the only way that was gonna happen. Okay, so nobody remembers back in them times.
That just made me think of Rental Pig.
Tom remembers.
And we'll keep it at that.
Yeah, we will.
We don't have a wild Adam tonight. He's not feeling very good. I know, shocker. Our poor sick boy is sick. But you know what? Wish him well, because he's hanging out in chat. We love Adam. We hope he feels better. Chat? It's always somewhere in the chat. Unless
you can chat from the toilet.
You can.
And you can also toilet all over chat too. It's your choice. Depends on
It's a palindrome, just in a different way.
And speaking of, you know what, toileting all over chat, this is I've kept this to myself for a very, very short time. But I think I wanted to make sure that we were in the episode to do this. Bass Hunter, I need you to take a knee, as it's officially time that we sire the sword.
Oh wow. He's getting upgraded
To Bass Hunter.
Wow.
As much as I don't want to press this button, I feel that I have to. It's finally time. Discord, fear him. Shit posters, beware. He officially has the tools to run his own business. Welcome to Enterprise. Tape Bass Hunter.
There it is.
Say something in chat so we can see your new sword. Oh, nope, wrong sword.
The last person to get modded was Zero Beast, who I thought had been modded for years and wasn't.
Can't you throw a poll up for me? Jeez.
Oh man, you guys are all now.
You're gonna love the way you look here.
Emojis only chat. Here we come.
There it is.
Wow.
And now in 2 years, when I remember, I'll actually make you a moderator in the Discord.
It's a multi-step authentication process.
It's no guarantees over here.
Yeah.
I need to get a real sword up in this office. That's what I need.
Yeah, that's what your WeWork also needs to see you running around with this sword.
I got multiple wands up in this bitch though. Pippity poppity boom, mother.
Just be aware when you go take a poop in this office, there's a man behind you that's got a captain's hat and a giant sword.
There's a hobo with a claymore. Oh man, what a perfect knockoff Lord of the Rings song to do it to as well. That's just welcome Bass Hunter to just absolute unnecessary amounts of tasks that now your people can bother you with. So can't wait for them to ask you all about the stream loots that's Currently not up at the moment. But you know what? I just remembered. So hey, I know it's the first duty. You know.
Hey, Monta, is it gonna start on time? It's supposed to start 40 minutes ago.
That's why. That's why I dropped the wholesome moment. I was like, he's reading to his kids. Quit being a baked bean. Which, by the way, we made some bomb ass baked beans this weekend. I will post them in the and by we I mean my brother. Totally, all I did was come over and eat the cornbread and eat the beans. But holy shit, I took a picture of it and I looked at him and I was like, this is culinary stolen valor, but I'm taking the picture. Oh man, it was a feast. He did loaded shells. They call them shotgun shells, but we didn't do the cylinders. We just did. He had a whole bunch of like just giant seashell looking suckers. We stuffed them with a combination of pulled pork and pimento cheese, and then wrapped them in bacon, smoke them, and then barbecue glaze them on the outside. They're basically a take on armadillo eggs, which I like the best, but you got to clear peppers out. You do those and big jalapeno peppers or poblanos, whatever your heat level you can take is. That's my true favorite. But these were really good too. Ugh.
Have you had the Trader Joe's giant baked beans yet? They come in the little can. It's not nearly enough there's not nearly enough amount of beans to be satisfying, but they are extremely giant. And I feel like that's the bean that you could really be doing some fun flavor mixes
everybody
with.
Radio hit it, you know. The other one, bushes.
Oh, bushes.
For all of you new people that are joining us, there's only one true deity on this channel, and that's bushes, baked beans. You'll learn to love them. Bushes. You.
And your toilet.
I really got to go back and remember the name of the song. It's somewhere mixed in. It's in the Western stuff. I got to go dig it out.
Oh yeah, because it's come on through the VTT before, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was also in our last campaign, the Eberron campaign.
Eberron, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because Eberron half Western in the first place.
Western.
But yeah, it's gonna be back. Bush's full sound will be back, but I do need to get I need to get a little super cut like that, like radios, but doesn't cut out. But the scuffness only added into that, so we love it.
The talk of baked also reminded me something that I desperately looked for and could not find. But we checked every town that we went into in Alaska. We checked all of the dispensaries, and not a single one of them was named the Baked Alaskan. And I don't know where they were missing. Like, how do you miss that joke? How do you not call yourself the Baked Alaskan as a dispensary in Alaska? That's just, ugh.
Apparently Alaskans don't think that's funny.
It's a crime.
It's because all the
They
hospitals.
just immediately get straight faced. What did you just call me?
We did go to a place called the Stony Moose though, and we got a bunch of merch from them because that's just great.
Ooh, I forgot. I did contribute one thing. So I posted in food pics. If you're inside the Discord, we have the massive set of baked beans and stuffed shells. But we had this huge T-bone that my father's girlfriend gave me on the way out the door because she would be she said that my father would be too angry if she found out that she bought two of them. And it's this huge 2-inch cut T-bone. And I'm going to be very honest with you. The T-bone is the epitome of the boomer cut steak. Like, absolutely. Like, hardly anybody grabs T-bones anymore. They don't even prepackage those suckers anymore. But I had this
really gotta ask for it.
Because there's just better ones to do. But you know what? We're like, okay, we don't have time to sous vide this and do the thing. So what are we going to do? We fired up my brother's Blackstone, and we got that piping hot. For those who don't know Blackstone, if you're in the South, the Blackstone is your outside griddle top because you don't want to heat up the house, so you can do breakfast out there when it's still like, you still want to go outside for a minute until you go back in, or you can do a bunch of cooking on it and bring it inside and not heat up the whole house. All right. So we're like, let's Blackstone this guy. All we did was salt, let it sit for an hour, and by God, we made one of the best steaks of our lives on there. And you can see that glorious T-bone. It had killer crust on it. And I think the Blackstone, we can only get up to like 500-600, but we had to go for like an extra minute. But damn, we got the crust on there, man. It was good.
I want a Blackstone.
Starting our food porn off early. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm hungry.
Worst thing we can do is have another eating episode that caused me to have a boil. It was so good.
Did you do it?
Oh, I totally did it. It was
Heck
so
yes.
good too. I had neighbor kids over in the backyard just eating all the food. It's the best thing ever.
You can thank D&D for this, kids.
So Rezi's saying that the T-bone is big in Australia.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. It's
They wear cutoff jean shorts, so I mean, it's like, come on.
What?
Boomer Nation, baby.
Yep. Down under.
Oh no.
Oh no, not my T-bone.
That one's for Shane whenever he sees this episode. I was really proud of my cap cut while I laid in bed this weekend too. You guys can see that on Twitter. Our buddy Shane Haste from New Japan Wrestling, he posted, and it just happened to line up where Jez from Xbox posted, "Who do you think the greatest wrestler of all time is?" And AI grouped it, and he made a post underneath of it, and it was perfect. So, you know what? I'll link it out for everybody. It's the best 30-minute edit I've ever produced.
He was so excited about the software. He texted me about it. He's like, dude, look at this.
The fact that I control people from my phone like that while I'm just laying there, that's a true godsend right there. Boom. Now you guys got the link. Engagement from old tweets. Get it.
Like it. Press that like button.
Oh yes. Now that I forgot this when everybody's in here. Would you guys all like the secret to dark mode on your Foundry? This would be for, I think, Radio and Tim. I think you guys weren't the ones that were here.
No, I was here for that. I put mine on dark mode.
Is it just you, Radio?
Yeah, I thought it was in dark mode.
Are you in dark mode already?
Yeah, I've always run this thing in dark mode.
Oh, this is because while dark mode was down, Merrowstrand was down as well. So you guys never even saw it. It was just, you just flew right past it, man. Yeah. During the 12 upgrade in Foundry, things went wild. Oh, and one more last crazy announcement. A bunch of our friends at Demiplane are no longer employed at Demiplane, and now Roll20 has acquired Demiplane. So I've said a lot of great things about Demiplane before. You need to proceed with caution, because I have no idea who is managing over that now, because Adam is now at Fantasy Grounds, and my boy Josh, I don't know if he's in the TTRPG world yet or still or not, or where he's at. I hope he has a home or has found a home, but yeah, so proceed with caution. That was not on our bingo with who worked there. But you know,
that email this morning was definitely caught me off guard. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting.
Well, you know, Roll20 unoptimized and a unfinished, unoptimized Demiplane means, I don't know, maybe you could play D&D by 2026 with that system.
Maybe you can play the Critical Role system by 2027.
That's, man, I really feel bad for them that now that's what was agnostic just got buried into choice. Sounds like they need to release on other platforms, like our friends over at Alchemy and Foundry. I think that'd be a great idea. We need to pick up where we left off. Oh, you know what? No, we need to do a call out before we do that. One more.
We were so close. We were so close.
So close to getting started, but you know what? If you guys haven't, they should be in all markets now. And I've been enjoying the shit out of drinking half and half in raspberry. So check out your Voodoo Ranger.
Get him. Get
I
him.
went to my first Hollywood Hills party and I passed those things out like crazy.
Nice.
It was amazing. It was everything you can picture a Hollywood Hills party is. Just leave it at that.
Okay.
There was candy bowls. I'll fill you in there.
With Mr. Tien being gone this episode, we're going to do a little bit of a retcon and place him with Damien and Earl as they head towards the middle of Boghala to take on clearing out what's left of the Naga inside this swamp. The rest of the party, Markos, Tarben, Krak, Bud, Pal, and Akiko, heading towards the west, the great unknown inside of the swamp, with rumors of ancient evil creatures possibly on the horizon. You guys depart. Vive la resistance. Is there anything that you want to do before you guys load up in these pirogues and take off towards the unknown?
Oh, real quick before we leave, does anybody have any healing potions, extra healing potions around? Or it's okay if you don't, but I don't think that anybody has any in our group now.
I think I can make some.
Can make some now?
I mean, I always could.
Well, okay.
What do you think I was throwing?
Some forest ones.
What do you think I've been throwing at your back?
Well, but I like one that I could have on my person, because I'm not always standing next to you.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
But of all people, you would know that any healing potions that were inside of the resistance would be very much coveted for their own sick, wounded, and dying.
For sure.
Krak, it's time to put you on the spot. You've been collecting a lot of ingredients on the way. Go ahead and make one survival check with advantage. I will let one person assist him if you give me a good RP reason for being able to do so.
I have my book of detailed like drawings and stuff of everything they've been pulling out of the thing, out of the creatures.
Go ahead and make a survival roll with Mr. Krak.
Okay.
Oh, let's go! Starting off the night hot.
Hot
You're not
roll.
replacing this seed.
Nope, no refresh.
It stays.
Oh wow, and the 20 was right there
Okay.
too.
I'll take 14. Oh, did we rest? Actually?
If you have not rested your character, now would be the time to do so as well.
Okay, because I got like nothing left in the tank, man.
Yeah, we do need to click the long rest. No doubt. With a nat 20. Krak, I want you to make little D4 roll for us.
All right.
Ah,
1. Cool.
since you guys got a nat 20 to start this session off, I'm going to let you roll this sucker with advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, let's go.
What a gracious
Here
God.
comes another one. Oh, that's better.
Hey, heck yeah. 3 times is better.
All right. Everyone may receive one of Krak's supreme healing potions. A superior healing potion and a greater healing.
Yo, what? You've been holding on to this whole time? What are you can't just keep hoarding these things. You gotta let us know if you know how to do this stuff. This is nuts.
Well, I mean, like, you know, one of these came from, where is it? You remember that, like, 2-headed frog thing that we fought a while ago?
Yeah, the frog hemoth.
Yeah, I figured out how to, like, distill its saliva. And so here's this from that. And then, those big, like, they basically look like, you know, walking hills of garbage that we fought a couple days ago. Same thing.
Okay, so that's not something that you've been able to do for like ever. This was just.
I mean, I can make stuff. That's always been a thing. But like, with the chemicals that we've been finding along the way, they just get better and better.
This is really. I mean, this is really strong stuff, man. This is awesome. Thank you for making these.
I mean, you're welcome. Ain't no thing.
Casual crit. Krak, are you able to drag and drop them to folks'
I'm
character
putting them
sheets?
in chat, and you should be able to drag them right out of chat.
You are the god among men.
Yeah, I was just doing that when
Jeez.
we got into the RP here. And so healing supreme.
Let's go.
And here's the grater. So you should be able to drag those right into your inventories. Wow.
So
I'm a learning computer.
Krak the cook is cooking up a storm. And I can imagine you in like a makeshift kind of like prep area, like ordering Dylan around to like get this swamp water. I'm trying to keep
Kind of like
up.
throwing stuff back, and we're trying to like catch it. Like, don't let anything like fall.
You know, like the drum lines where like they have the 4 toms on the thing. That's what I have for my alchemy, is like a walking alchemy kit. I can just walk around and mix things and order people around.
Love them.
You're gonna see this go from green to start turning to blue, and then the purple. If it gets to purple, you gotta stop it.
No, blueberry, don't drink that. Don't drink that one yet. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Love it. What about everyone else?
I guess just one last thing, you know, before we leave. If there's, I know we talked about this, but I don't know if there's any way that we can communicate necessarily. But we're gonna try to send a message somehow, some way, to let you guys know that we at least made it, or watch out. I mean, it'll be a last ditch kind of big message, but I think Akiko, right? You can.
Yeah, as
You
we're
can
kind of
maybe
like
help out with that?
thinking and stuff, just looking, you know, up and around, and then just looking up and seeing the clouds and just be like, oh, I've got this. And then just kind of, I want to just take one of the clouds, and I'm just gonna like start like signing my name in it. Nothing like crazy, just like kind of start like doodling a little bit, just to like.
Earl kind of looks up. You're gonna have to let me know what we're looking for. You know, I imagine Mr. Tien kind of putting a hand on Earl's shoulder. It's gonna be all right.
I figured we could maybe use some of the resistance lingo that we picked up along the way already. I don't know if you guys have a specific symbol for watch out or anything like that, but I know some of the common ones.
We were writing down the ones that we saw. Could you guys tell us exactly what they mean before we go? And we could just use those.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I think Danny's got a whole chart back there. It looks
That would
like
be perfect.
college football, like the different symbols on the poster board.
That would be. Can we have that? Or do I need to remember
Well,
it?
we can make you a copy.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that. I'll just, you know what? Just hold it up for a minute, and I'll just start writing it down, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start scribbling down all of what I need to remember on there.
Let's go. Like that.
Did somebody draw a dick on there on purpose, or is that a symbol?
I mean, it's a good warning.
That's not a dick. That's a frog finger.
That's
Your fingers look weird.
that is what you call a feature, not a bug.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's everything.
Mr. Tarben, are you up to anything before departure?
Oh, still sitting on the dock fishing, trading tales. Maybe a little bit of a hooch swap between me and Bud's cousin.
Earl.
The hooch swap. Oh
yeah, 'cause
yeah.
I carry my my cask of my high test Caliban Mountain stuff with me, so him and I are having a little nip and a little bit of a trade.
Love
Stuff
that.
is better to still if you filter it through ice, but you can drink it the way it is, and it'll put some hair on your little froggy fingers.
Oh man, that'd be kind of gross, actually. Slimy hair. I get what you're saying, though.
I don't like it.
Mr. Tarben, what's it like fishing that far up north?
Salmon are plenty. Can dip your claw and pull them right out of the stream sometime.
Man. When all this is over, what you think about taking some of us up there for a big old fishing trip, you know?
Think if you can handle the cold, I'm sure we can find a boat.
Well, yeah, I figure if you're gonna put that much hair on me, I'll be ready, right?
You'll be looking like a bear frog by the time we come back.
Man, that's real gross. I like it, though. Be like Danny's beard. Just a reminder,
know.
the frog beards look like turkey beards.
Oh, God.
At best, you got a Howie Mandel flavor saver that's a little bit long. We can go up there, we can fish, and hell, Bud can look. He can track them bald eagles he always loves.
No, that's not a delicacy that we enjoy.
I want to
know
talk
you're a fan
about. I
of
want to talk
birds.
about eating them. Let's talk about bird watching.
Oh yeah, I do like they're very majestic.
Man, what's wrong with you? You spent too much time out of the swamp. We don't eat everything. Hey, you know what?
I'm just a little triggered, I guess.
I know, and I know Bud's forgotten about this, but we can do some worm grunting. I'll show you. We'll get the biggest, juiciest, meatiest worms. We'll pack a whole barrel of it. What do you think about that?
I think I'd like to see Bud do some worm grunting.
If he can
Thanks for coming out
remember,
there like that.
wow, it'd be a true sign of the swamp if he does. Akiko, what are you doing before we leave Vive la Resistance?
I'm gonna finish up this letter. add it to my pile of letters, just kind of periodically, like bookmarks within my journal. After talking with Christian, I feel a bit more comfort in continuing, and just gonna kind of be off to the side, reading it back over, and I'm just gonna seal it up and tuck it right in, and then I'm gonna go. I would probably say I'm gonna go hang out with Pal a bit. Me and Pal are gonna be a little inseparable for a while.
For sure.
More than usual.
I
Just
don't
keeps
doubt
bringing you
it one
treats
bit.
out of the swamp.
Lot of swamp pumpy snorts for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't left your side since the moment that transpired during the Great Dream Dragon fight. Don't worry, you had plenty of first-timers emotional in chat this afternoon.
I know.
Packing up the rest of her goods between the two camps that are set to venture out. Tarben. They have lashed together a full Triton for you. 3 of the P-Rows put together. It looks like this makeshift catamaran pontoon just for you. You kind of test that paw for the first time.
Sure, it's seaworthy. I just don't know if I've ever been on a boat the size of a bathtub before.
I need you to give me an acrobatics check as you get on this makeshift.
Balance and bear.
I mean, he's still got his little gripper boots, so.
Oh yeah, do they let's see, striding and springing, spider climbing. We're just gonna roll this one.
Just trying to get out of it.
Nah, I don't wanna get out of it. I'll roll 21.
The only way at this point is pretty much a natural 1. So you're doing good, my dude. You sink pretty far with that one pressure, but you quickly get the other paw wrapped around. I think this is gonna work out all right.
It's still down on all fours, just kind of feeling it out before I stand up.
I'm going to
Shift my weight
jump
around.
on you as you're balancing. I'm going to leap onto your head.
Here's a question for you, bud. Do you sometimes you just kind of get the yips and you bounce like a regular frog? Like, I've never thought about this
I
before.
definitely
You
have frog leap.
You get frog zoomies?
I've got big frog legs, and after a while they get so tight from being bent up in a normal squatted position that they just have to release, and just like a spring, just doing.
He has frog zoomies!
Well, I haven't never thought about this till now. Yeah, you got a frog on your shoulder. Acrobatics check, bud.
Let's see if you can balance with me.
Oh my god.
Can you?
Just look up over my shoulder.
Just make sure you were still on my back. I thought I felt the wind blow my fur.
Oh, come on. I was a little bit more impactful than that. As I'm holding onto your shoulders now, like a little frog backpack. I'm just on your back.
How hard are you holding on? Because I'm gonna wiggle this boat a little side to side. I'm gonna shift my shoulders back and forth.
I'm gonna say not not holding on that strong.
Oh no. Yeah, didn't we go over this when we were fishing off the boat?
Yeah. An 11.
Oh my.
Let's see. If I'm shaking you, is that acrobat? Shaking and balancing?
It's just a strength check, right, for grapple.
I know, but to try and.
Yeah, but you're the one grappling.
Yeah, you're the one grabbing.
Oh, that's
My strength is fine. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm throwing you off, is that athletics or is that acrobatics?
Excuse me why I ever had serious music starting to play in this campaign at all.
Goobers.
Danny Hoppington is pushing a large wicker chair down the boardwalk. You can tell that this thing has been recently made because it would be the size of a snuggler. For you uninitiated with the snuggler, it is a love seat that also reclines and kicks out.
Yes.
They're amazing. This snuggler-sized wicker chair being pushed by no less than 2 frogs with Danny supervising. Hey there, big man. I thought we'd get you something to properly ride on. As they begin to attach the wicker chair for you, Tarben, so you have something to sit on.
That is awesome.
Look, see, you get your own captain's chair.
At this point, I'm gonna grab a hold of your hands. I'm gonna sit in my chair with you on my back.
It fits my butt backpack.
Man, we couldn't have you floating down there like that in any other style.
Yeah, it's real comfy back here.
While you say that, I'm just gonna reach up and pull you down. I'm gonna put you underneath the crook of my arm, right next to my leg in this little love seat.
Okay, yeah, this is better. I can at least breathe now.
I am King Frog Swamp, and you are my jester. Now make me laugh.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragdoll gal.
All the frogs roll their eyes.
We're going on a serious mission.
Oh, no.
I look at the rest of the frogs. Thumb out.
Not the bit. Anything but the bit.
There's like a mysterious cane that comes out of the swamp and grabs me by the neck and drags me down into the water. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve that.
The populace says you must die.
Ah! I thought it was a funny moment. Felt like it was a good bit. I've learned the error of my ways. Please don't make me swim.
I'll spare you this time. Mess up again, I'm gonna let Krak cane you.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah.
Now get out of my chair.
I'll leap off back onto the dock. Geez, tough crowd. Just trying to lighten up the mood before we go, potentially die to the Nightwalkers, so just, okay.
You really believe in them, do you?
I mean...
No, we don't. We don't believe in them. They don't exist.
That is absolutely not how that works at all. And you know that.
Because you don't believe in something doesn't mean it can't kill you.
Yeah. I would actually rather be pleasantly surprised that they're not real than be surprised that they are real.
Exactly. So let's not summon them.
I don't know if it's a matter of summoning. But I do think we should be...
I never thought I'd be happy to think that there's spiders in our future.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, we want to try to connect with them too. We definitely, we really do need to be extra vigilant on this stretch of our trek here coming up. There's only been one time that I've even gotten close to these marshes out here in the west, and it was a pretty treacherous journey. So everybody needs to keep their eyes peeled, and we're going to try to be as quiet as we can as we're making our approach. But
They might be hard to find, but that old yard spinner's there somewhere.
we'll need to be on the lookout for them too.
And no more plant networks.
No, I think they need to be left to just doing what they did before and helping clean out the swamp. Also being some good snacks. And he's going to point down to the new clarified swamp, and you're going to get to see just the plumpest of manatees down there. Just
oh man, I haven't seen those in so long.
absolutely sucking up that fresh water that's over here and grabbing all the greens.
You know what's amazing about fantasy manatees is they don't have scars on their back from propellers. They're actually like pristine, clean looking manatees.
That's because we use jet boats here,
Yep, exactly.
and only jet boats.
We just give them
I met a
concussions.
manatee that had an STD. Fun fact. It's in Puerto Rico. He's in
Okay.
containment. He's not allowed in the wild. Would it surprise you if Alva was the one that told me where he was?
Not one bit. We love that lore. Sequestered. Too much love making for that manatee.
That's a really bad case of the crabs.
As you guys finish up putting your packs in, everyone else getting in proper P rows. Tarben.
King of the swamp to you.
Do I really have to call you that?
I'm so sorry, King of the Frog Swamp.
God. It's Dylan hops on your raft as he's gonna be one of the paddlers.
Heck yeah. Little onion night, let's go.
Markos is going to hop on the other side to just kind of balance it out. Well, come on, Dylan. Let's see some of that #1 monster hunter energy. Shall we? Oh. We're gonna be doing circles around here. He starts
It's like
putting
2 strokes for every one of Markos's.
Markos is literally just lazily kicking his one leg fin.
Yep.
Just literally sitting on the dock of the bay energy. Come on, Dylan. Keep up.
True.
It's so hot out of here. Markos, can't you just, we just ride the wave or something? No, too much attention to us.
Yeah, we're trying to be stealthy. Well, at least not overt.
With a bear on a throne?
At least not overt is what I was ultimately getting at.
We do kind of look like a children's book with this giant bear and its catamaran.
We are where the wild things are right now.
So-
This is
So
insane.
much channeling where the wild things are. Oh my God. And I'm here for it. As the pack goes out together, even Tian's group and Earl, as they split up with Damien to go snake hunting, I believe Mr. Tian would say something along the lines of, "Don't get yourself killed. That means you
Yeah,
too,
you-
Akiko."
Yeah, well, same to you. Maybe don't get in their face.
If I could put my helmet back on, I would. But it doesn't fit.
Yep. But really, though, stay safe out there, Christian. I mean, you've experienced them before, but you don't have us to, help out. So I know you're capable.
He looks back at Akiko based off the last conversation that he had and the rest of the group. Love you too.
Adam's gonna be so mad at that.
Did he just say that? Did he say that to us?
That's for missing this session. He gets to say it.
When,
It's the only way I
uh,
could get him.
When Christian talks about his helmet, you see Krak hold it up, knock on the top of it, and just give him a thumbs up. You can see there's already he's already taking it apart and started morphing the metal into something else.
Hell yeah.
This was my check to see if he was lurking or not, or sleeping. Our boy's definitely resting. I think that would have got him.
That would have woke up the Adam for sure if he was in chat.
I mean, if not, when you secretly roll for how many Yanti children he has, and we'd rejoin.
I found
You
out
have to miss
that
a lot of episodes for that role.
I have a new thing for scales.
Found a Yanti with an STD.
Yawn STD has now gone into the vocab, and I don't like it here.
I don't like it.
Oh, this is why we don't actually ever work with wizards. And that's okay, because if my choice is between Yawn STD and not, know where that lies. The lore. All right. With our current group, without Earl, who is advantage to navigation
Survival.
rolls in survival and getting out there, who are going to be our survivalists? Obviously, Bud, you have been one of them.
I think Krak is my other good.
Yeah, my survivalist kind of sucks.
I got an okay survival. It's pretty decent.
You want to help navigate as well? You remember tag team the looking?
Yeah. You see him pull out 3 or 4 compasses to see which one still works.
Okay, yeah.
One of them is definitely broken and just keeps spinning around.
Where does that one take you to?
I still haven't figured that out yet. It just keeps doing this.
That is going to be a very fun side quest one day, I feel like. Yes, okay. Focused. I'm focused. I think we should go this way.
Oh no.
Are you sure, buddy?
Not really. I was kind of sure, but
And then as you're pointing
over at your other good working compass. Actually, that was east. Okay, yep. So
Yeah.
that way's west. God, I'm there now. Now I'm oriented.
Earl just shakes his head as he sees you going off in the wrong direction. Man, that gonna be the boy. All that investigating, he ain't never been good with a compass, though. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, hey,
The
Mr.
one he
10,
gave me is spinning. Look, it just
you
it just
can't hear
spins.
me. This is my own RP. Shut up. We're far enough away.
I
He's
can
always
feel you
trying to
talking
interrupt.
about me.
He's just like he was when you left. He'll interrupt your conversation. God. There ain't no silence in that boy.
You're not wrong there.
Not wrong.
I was saying, Mr. 10, if God gave him sense to geese to go around the gizzard, man, I can't say these not. He's got me all shook up. You hear him, George Bush, in to the wind.
As I go east.
You're actually last as you're turning around. You're like, "Ow."
Still looking at the back of the boat as we go.
I was making sure that the mangroves were still growing on the east side. That's all.
With a 20, you get yourselves set in the right direction, and you guys are kind of making this this swath of an arc, kind of avoiding the middle of the swamp, doing the over and around. But you are able, in this kind of little detour, you're able to see the rest of the swamp that you've tracked through and just how gorgeous it is now. Seeing it in a different light than fearing for your lives from Hydra and Behir. You guys have some time while not being exhausted from paddling, as you guys actually have alleviated a lot of that corruption and overgrown swamp. Krak, is there anything that you want to be working on while we're P-rowing?
Yeah, I've got plenty of stuff to do here.
Hey, whenever there's downtime, I'm gonna ask you to do
Yeah.
your thing.
Let's see. What was it here? So I'm definitely gonna start on the project for Tarben. And like I'm eyeballing, Tarben's paw to Christian's old helmet. And it already like looks like it'll just fit over. And so now I'm just doing like cosmetic stuff to make it look like I want it to look. And as I'm doing that, like I'm etching runes in it, and I'm using where was this here? Somewhere here. There it is. Like I'm etching runes in it, but I'm using what looks like a bladder, but it's the Behir's lightning sac. And so like every time I kind of squirt a little bit out of it, you see like little sparks of electricity as it connects into the whatever I'm making for Tarben.
That's rad. Any checks that you want to make on developing this?
Yeah, I will do a tinker's check for it.
While he's making tinkering checks. So, Tarben, tell me this. Other than fearing for your life from green dragons, what does your heart tell you? Does the North finally call?
The North has been calling the whole time, my friend.
Not all the time. When we were there last, it was not yet the time.
True. Just feel that we're in the right place right now. Home is always calling. I haven't seen, let's just say, the sign I'm looking for yet. She'll let me know when it's time to come home.
I can understand that.
Besides, she'd be pissed if I left you guys here in the swamp alone.
We wouldn't let you leave
first.
if you tried.
I couldn't leave.
Especially now, if we did not have you. One of our tanks in front of us. We are lucky that we have multiple. That we can send our new warden friend on his way. And still have you. We are lucky.
I'm lucky. You all given me something and a reason. Feels good to be able to fight for a family again. Like I hadn't had in a long time.
That is the truth. Reviving Akiko reminded me just how short our lives are. Protect us, big man. We need you now more than ever.
Have me till the last drop of blood bleeds out of me. And even then, my spirit will fight him tooth and claw.
I don't want to know what it looks like to empty all of your blood. You are the bloodiest creature I've ever seen. You're probably bleeding right now of something. You're like, my old man. He has bruises and cuts. He knows not of where he gets them from. Life in a bramble patch is what you are.
Last one's had green dragon attached to him, so feeling pretty good right now, though. Hey, chicks dig scars, right?
It's like give him a little wink.
He shakes his head but smiles. Anyone else having conversations while Krak is cooking?
Hey, Akiko, do you mind if I compare notes with you? I don't know. We've got some downtime, and I really haven't had a chance to really go through all of my notes that I have, and sometimes you see things a little bit differently from me, and I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, or not forgetting anything. I don't know, something still just is not quite sitting with me right as far as how all of this is happening here. And I don't think notes are going to be able to tell me, but I don't know, maybe if I can refresh my memory with everything and then try some of this meditation that I've been working on with Christian, maybe I can, I don't know, unlock something that I haven't thought of before.
The old sit and stare in the corner of the room. Yeah, I tried that. It doesn't really take me very far.
Well, that's not helpful. Great. Maybe it helps if I'm not staring at a corner and looking at pretty swamp.
Yeah. I mean, mine's not necessarily notes. You like words. I just kind of draw things.
Well.
But I think that's what kind of works between the two of us. I mean,
I would agree with that.
Together we make a pretty cool graphic novel.
Yeah, maybe we will have to put that into a book one day. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna start going over mine. If you have any that were from the recent interactions, maybe just pass them over my way while I'm looking through and see if I can jog anything out of my memory.
I'm gonna bring over the backpack and just kind of open it, and it's gonna be like, it's literally gonna look like a teenager, like a freshman teenager's backpack. Like there's just
Paper,
folded,
like,
crumpled paper. Yeah. How recent are we looking? I'm like sorting through it as if there's any kind of organizational. Like there's no.
Last couple of days is all, just since we've been here, you know. I'm just, you know, what's not sitting quite well with me is this Grimfiler's Fae connection. I just don't know how it's came to be, and is there a Scalarum connected somehow? Or is it all just different threads that happen to be converging together? I don't know. But maybe if I can re-sort my thoughts and then do a little bit of meditation.
Do you think something dropped it off here, or do you think it just crawled out?
I mean, that was the last I remember talking about it, is, you know, Theris was riding through some of these thin connections between the Fae and here, and maybe one of those connections got opened a little much and the Grimfiler was able to make his way through. This is all speculation, but
it does bring the property value down.
It definitely is not adding anything.
Guy's really into real estate. Ours, to be specific.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, that's right. He owns that place. I was gladly have forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Well, here's to reading. And then I'm just gonna go down and start reading through my journal, looking through notes, and just trying to refresh myself to kind of look through any past details, just kind of rebuild the scenes in my mind that we've been through since we've gotten here. And
As
then I want
you
to take
refresh yourself, and Krak finishes up our potions. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. You won't miss a thing.
Boom, boom, boom.
I feel like as you're just like reading it too, just like looking for like I found a picture that matches. Like it's a matching game.
I don't want to do too much when we're on ad break, but it's fun because I'm like playing this game where I like match the art to the note that I took down for that scenario.
It's like an old kindergarten thing.
Yeah.
Just like draw the line.
Hell yeah.
Staple them together. This one goes with this one.
This is the beginnings of a great graphic novel.
It just reminds me of that because we did do this once before at the house, actually.
Yeah.
In my room, where we just like stayed up all night.
Yep.
Little study stash.
I figured like this was the right scene for that too.
Yeah. Just more carefully on a boat, not sprawled out.
Yeah, we're in like a canoe essentially, so it's a little bit harder, but.
No. I don't know if it goes on that right.
Oh, to have Merrowstrand in the same style as Chrono Trigger.
Oh my gosh.
Frog to frog.
Oh, we got 2 minutes. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Bloop.
I don't even think I posted Merrowstrand, actually. Where's regular Merrowstrand? One of my viewers bought my dog a frog hoodie, and it's the cutest thing.
What?
I gotta find it.
That's adorable.
There we go. I posted in the regular Merrowstrand. And he just vibed with it so hard. Big old frog ears. Clearly too big for him.
Oh, oh my goodness.
That's his little bud cosplay. He's ready.
Oh. Look at that popper yawn. And
I have no idea what he is. People keep asking me, they're like, how big is he gonna get? I'm like, I have no clue what he is.
Adopted. That's what he is.
Literally named after, the entire litter was just named after the streets that they found them on. Like, what do you want from me?
Love it.
Baby.
Such a little baby.
And both my kids have basically, because they have loft beds, they both put their mattresses on the ground now, so they take turns taking him since he can't like get out there.
Oh.
Just pulled their beds down. So that's what the little one was doing. That's what all that racket was them pulling the mattress down.
Oh my.
He's living the best life. It is sad to see him like in like my old dog's bed. He's kind of like, oh, that's her spot. I get it. It's your spot now. But
It's yours now. It's yours now.
he doesn't look like a goat. Dude, 2 people on Twitter have called him a goat. He doesn't look like a goat. It doesn't help that he does sleep with his legs in the air.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I know, I care. I'll post that too. I don't care. But I got more pictures of my dog. What we doing?
Try me. I got photos of my dog.
There is a Diablo cosmetic for the Necromancer that is a Baphomet like theme. And it's got the derpiest baby goat that you can strap to your back and like its legs like
Oh my god.
I click on it when it's in the shop just to watch it wobble. Speaking of which, if folks have not picked up the Diablas yet, it is 50% off right now in the Steam store. Hashtag not an ad, just a great
How
buy.
long has it been on Steam? I thought that was a Blizzard only launcher thing.
About 6 months after it launched, they put it on Steam.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the power of Steam, baby.
Yeah, that is. That's nuts.
But I think the Steam Deck is what pushes it a lot because you can still play. Like, I put Diablo on my Steam Deck, but you have to kind of finagle things and the controls aren't just perfect. They go through and they certify it and it's like, hey, do you want everybody on the couch playing Diablo? Yes, you do. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think unless the other third-party handheld PCs, I don't think they'll ever, because they're just not going to be. Steam just able to make it as cheap as they want it to be.
Right.
They still have to like make a profit off of those things, or like I don't know where they're. I have no idea what their business models are, but it's clear Steam can sell it as cheap as they want because they're in the business of you loading that thing up.
Right.
And we love it. Because I'm totally getting it before the weekend just to put it on there and not have to do, like, I have to update the loader. Like, it's just a process. Now, for, $60, I'm not going to do it. But when it's half off and it's $35, I'm in. There we go. That's $35 of my time rewarded for, like, not having to deal with it ever.
Forever. Yeah, for updates, for changes.
And in true fashion, Diablo always gets me to buy it on 17,000 platforms. I'll have it on the fridge eventually, At least this one is so far rewarding us, and I'm a big fan of that. So many games to play right now.
It's amazing.
It's so good. Krak. Let's go ahead and distribute. You were gonna make a check on.
Yep, that
on
was
what you're
the
working for
20
Tarben.
that's at the bottom there.
Oh, you already got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Have we made checks on this yet?
Nope, this is the first check.
This is the first check. That is a success, my friend.
Yes. And then I would also, like, once I'm bored with that or like done with that for as much as I can do in a day, I would also like to make another check on the death bomb arrow. Now that I have more skulls.
Yes.
So if my notes are correct here, where were they? I've had 2 successes on that one so far.
Oh yeah, so this is the final.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Come on, Death Bomb Arrow.
He's been hot.
We got the good seed.
Yeah.
The good seed.
Yeah, we got it. We're just gonna do it.
No! No!
Oh no!
Is the boat okay?
Oh no!
Probably not.
Oh no!
Oh.
My notes.
My notes.
Oh gosh!
Tell me I didn't get out my notes.
This is so bad. I wasn't even.
Oh,
Oh God!
Yeah, it's time for shades. I have transitions and it's not sunny out, so mine are just clear. But At least to try to block the shrapnel from hitting my eyeballs.
Oh, dude.
Oh, no.
Mine are polarized. I have to turn my head sideways to see my my teleprompter.
Oh no.
So cool.
So cool.
Wow, cool.
Wow, cool.
I'm gonna do something.
A luck. An
Dude,
advantage.
no. If is there an advantage card available, keeper of the cards?
Yes, there is.
No.
Here's the deal. You're gonna have to roll percentile die for this.
Okay.
Divine inspirationing an advantage card. A retcon advantage card.
I'm gonna give you a 20% chance to get out of this.
Okay.
You're still gonna have to make the other roll, which means there's a possibility. But man, this is truly awful where we are right now, and I just wasn't even thinking.
How bad is it?
This is bad. The nat 1 on the last challenge of this is as bad as it could get. And I would rather this thing not derail if we have a chance, because the implications of this thing going off are far more than what I even want to deal with right now. But I'll let the dice decide if that's
Okay.
the way it's gonna be. 3 blind mice up here.
All right. 20 numbers, 20%.
Please choose 20 consecutive numbers and type that spread inside of our VTT chat.
Where's my rocks?
Where's my
I'm gonna put the
Where
biggest
my rocks at?
up my ass right now. Where is it? Where's my birthstone? Not my birthstone. All right.
All right, we're gonna choose.
Cleanse the aura.
Oh, my green rock doesn't show up on the green screen.
It looks like you're just holding nothing.
Radio, get the trash can. Well done, Defender.
We're gonna choose 46 to 65.
Okay.
I'm gonna go nice and fairly dead center.
Okay.
Let's see that percentile die.
Oh, I got it!
Oh!
Let's go! Okay, we're
I love you so much.
halfway out. We're halfway out. We got one more roll. Let's not keep them dice going. Keep the
like absolutely called it dead center.
keep them crystals in your hand, folks. We got one more roll.
I need you to make one more crafting check.
Come on.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like just as this was happening, there's like a whisper as like I'm getting ready to enter this meditative state as I'm going through my notes. I get like a Nagasha whisper that's like, check on Krak.
And as you turn, you see our nice rower boy. I can never remember his name.
Dylan.
Bump into me as I'm like going to put like the final rune on this arrow. And Dylan bumps into Krak.
Oh, blame Dylan.
Only because we could never be mad at Dylan.
Yeah.
Well, see, you can't mix these two. Oh, shit.
And then you just see like a moment of panic on Krak's face, and then he like reverses the rune a little bit and just makes it a little bit different, but not enough to break it.
Wow.
And that's
A
when
divine
he knew
inspiration
they
to
had-
pull an advantage card.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh.
Wow.
That advantage card brought to you by our new mod.
I don't do that very often.
Ooh.
Wow.
But we'd be
Had
dead in a
my
swamp.
DM brain been rolling, I would have been like, third check on this. You want to make sure
Well,
I was like-
that was you petting your beard, right? You were debating on using a card. Isn't that what it was?
And I was also been like hemming and hawing about using the advantage card.
Yep.
It's all right.
I was like scratching. No, it's fine. We've been on a hot streak. Never trust a hot streak.
Once again, when we appeal to the dice gods on a percentile die, 20% chance, nailed it. And still made the last roll, so I can sleep at night and don't have to create this awful scene of us being isolated, sinking in the swamp, and being attacked within like 30 minutes from everything with like half health.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's a pretty bad bomb.
I will just note you decided to work on a canoe.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course. It's typical Krak fashion.
Titanic
You're just like, well, I'm done with this. Now we'll move on to this.
He couldn't find a motorhome to do it in, so the boat had to be here.
Yeah, there's no motorhome in the desert to work in.
Oh
So
man.
I'm part of me is physically ill still. Just a little bit. One, from the repercussions of how awful that is, just shitting on this, trying to do a little bit of off time while we get to a new part in the adventure, to like, oh my God, if I have to build this all out with us half health, this is just immediate trauma.
yeah, we haven't really like had a point where Krak could like stay up a little bit later and well rested beforehand and do this. It's always been like, oh, we almost died. I did die. Okay, now we got to go to bed.
We haven't had you with camera and mic in probably 7 episodes.
Yeah,
We get one or the other. Is what it's been for a while.
Oh,
You can blame Playboy for that one.
yeah. If you know, you know. Oh my God. Yes. Now you have yourself a proud owner of a death bomb.
Okay. And even through like everything, you just see Krak hold it up, very proud of his creation, and then very gingerly put it away.
By the way, what's that you were making it?
Oh, that's the guy. So I ran across this. Oh man, how long has it been? Seems like a lot longer, but I think it was like a week ago. And well, I kind of reverse engineered it, but what this does is when it lands, it does so much like dirty damage that it just explodes in a big circle. But not only does it damage living things, you know, you and me and everyone on this boat, but I think it kills plant matter too.
This is what I bumped into you while you were messing with it?
Yeah. It's okay. It was an accident. I mean, we're kind of close quarters here. It's okay, man. Everybody gets a little seasick. I think I might have a remedy for that.
Tarben, you have your fishing pole? Dylan is chumming the waters.
I back my cane pole some. Oh, here it is.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, if this would have gone off like right here on the boat, some of us might not have survived.
Just keep it coming. We're trolling. We're just keep paddling too.
Vomiting and paddling.
Swamp Marlin.
I can see you just casting out. Somewhere Earl's like, man, I bet he's fishing in that chair. I bet he's fishing in that chair the whole damn time.
Yeah, he really likes the chair. Oh wait, no, he's all the way over.
God, I can hear him. I can hear Bud interrupting me here already in my head. God, lived rent free in this sucker. So, as you guys go around the outside, it's time for some fresh navigation checks. As the swamp begins to get murky again.
Got my looking eyes on now. Yeah, that's how you do it.
And then you just see Krak like move your looking eyes a half an inch to the other way.
Dude.
That was a much better view, Krak. How do you always know where to look?
And then you look over at Krak and he's like still tinkering. He's like, what'd you say?
You're just blessed all the way around, aren't you? We go that way.
As I point to Krak's ultimately charged direction.
With a natural 20, you guys find a spot to offload the Pyros. Matter of fact, there is still an old standing dock here that you guys find. As you guys pull in to the western part of Bog Hall proper, you all look up and see the network of the yard spinner with a natural 20.
Oh boy.
You guys hit pay dirt right off the bat.
I think we might have just found the spider's nest.
But where are the spiders?
Well, normally they're up in the trees. And it's still a little light out. I want to look through, now that we can see everything, is it worth doing a roll to like look at the nest, at the webs, to see if there's anything like a fresh bug or anything that's been trapped in that hasn't looked like it's been eaten yet or started to been consumed?
You guys are just on the outskirts. A lot of this webbing has been overgrown by the vegetation.
Okay.
The corruption of the swamp has definitely sized down things. But you can still follow the webbing. It's all there. But no fresh buggies. Not yet, at least.
This stuff looks pretty old, but I mean, I can see which way it's going, so I mean, it's probably worth just at least following along the path of it and seeing if we can at least see some fresh web, know that we're going in the right direction, or know that they're still kicking.
Agreed.
Maybe don't touch it.
Yeah, I would recommend not touching it.
I was just gonna suggest, like, I heard like stories of like if you pluck it, like the spider just knows exactly where you are at all times.
Yeah, we wanna avoid that at the moment, because we don't know if these spiders are still on our side or if they're on the Grimfireless side.
You make a very good point there, but we should not assume just because of the tales and legends that they are still on our side.
Yes. Go either which way, I feel like.
Hopefully for our sakes that this corruption has not brought them into bountiful times.
Well, I'll pose this for you guys. I don't know how much more walking we have. Probably a lot. It could make us a little stealthy, at least on this initial part of the walk, but that's only going to last for an hour or so. Do we want to hold on to that, or do we want to try for that now? My instinct is to tell me let's just kind of walk and see and move as stealthy as we can without any assistance. And then we start seeing things change, and we turn that on. But I'll leave that
I
as a
see
group vote.
you, but I praise you. Bear.
Yeah, that is a problem. Not just bear, armored bear.
I'm right on my toes. I don't know what are you talking about.
A question, because it's been so long. Have we got new magic items to negate?
I don't remember if you disadvantaged your stealth or not.
I don't remember either. I know I got the two boots that we made.
Are
one
we
pair
about to
with.
just?
The spider climbing and the elven
give me
the elven kind.
Give me a stealthiest walk up and down this little dock here real quick, and let's see. Let's test this out.
Yes. Let's just start it off.
Me being stealth up and down the dock. Here you go.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
Jumps, flips, and climbs through the spider web like it's nothing.
He literally disappeared in front of my eyes.
We're going to honor that nat 20.
All right, well, the bear's not the problem. If I roll bad now, I'm gonna look like a jerk.
Oh my God.
I look so bad.
Where did you find this bear emoji? Oh my gosh.
Oh God. What did I just roll?
Fun.
Did you want stealth checks from everybody? Is that what we're
Yes,
doing?
I have stealth checks for everybody. You just said we were going to go.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
awful.
Well,
Oh,
the good
Well.
news.
armored goblin.
The good news is that 10 goes away. So we have a 26 plus 16 plus 16 plus 22 divided by 4 of us. 30-20.
Okay.
How would you all like to proceed?
I would say quietly. Probably slowly.
Assuming Tarben's leading us now.
Following
just-
the webbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just follow the web.
All the way for what looks like we're leaving the old webbing behind us, and there's possible new webbing outside the growth in front of us.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I have my eels peeled
Eels.
for. My eyes are peeled for
We're using eels now. New method.
new method. Yeah, I've got my eyes peeled looking out for fresh webbing as we follow along this webbing track.
And I will keep my eyes like towards the back to make sure that, nothing's chasing, following, stalking.
Go ahead, roll those perception checks.
Look with your special eyes. Oh my gosh. I need a new seed.
Even I'll roll one.
Oh,
You know what?
I don't see none.
I'm yeeting these DM dice right now. I'm trying to set up eventually where when I do DM rolls, they're the DM dice, and when I do my own rolls, they're a different color. But I haven't got that far yet.
Yeah.
So you know what? These are going. I don't care if it's the same seed. This totally makes sense to me.
Yeah. It
I
refreshes.
load Merrowstrand die. I'll roll. Yes, back to normal again. Who's bailing us out? Krak, once again, seems to be the biggest proponent or detriment to our lives this session.
It giveth and it taketh away.
It all rides on your shoulders.
So true. So true. Krak, what were you in particular looking for on this part of the trek?
So I know that spiders can be sneaky, and so that, like, basically that's kind of what I'm looking for, is to make sure that nothing, like, while we're moving forward, nothing is like swarming in from behind and trying to capture us in, trying to trap us in there.
All right. With a 24, there's a couple of things that you notice in this western part of the swamp. While there does appear to be overgrowth, it's like kudzu. It is one type that is overgrown. You don't see the shambling mounds going across the bog and through the swamp into the trees. You only see this one. Also, it is far darker in this edge of the swamp than it has been anywhere else. It's the inverse. The canopy seems to be far more corrupted than anything on the ground.
Do we need to feed it with the fish?
Guys, I don't think we should be looking. Last time in the last place, and just down the river, everything was on the ground. It was all real bad on the ground. I don't think it's on the ground anymore. I don't think in this place. I think it's up. I think it's up.
Bud cranes his neck, starts looking into all the different canopy trees. You mean up in the trees?
Yeah.
Do they look
If you notice, the canopy is just, it's too dark. It's too overgrown.
Oh, I thought it was getting close to nighttime. What time is it?
I'm pretty sure it's the middle of the afternoon, man.
Oh boy. Well, it doesn't bode well for the spider folk living in the treetops.
And the further you go, you notice their webbing is just all caught up with that kudzu. It would be very difficult to negotiate where anything has landed between the webs. And Bud, your fears are confirmed, you start to see just old decaying insectoids in the webbing, unwrapped.
Trapped but never eaten. Well, that's not a good sign, as I point to a couple of carcasses and insects that have been trapped but not wrapped up, not devoured, just caught in the web, only to fade right where they were. Okay. How much? So we're moving stealthily. How much progress have we made towards?
You've gone in just a bit.
Yeah, not much, right? Okay.
Just enough to get your kind of your bearings.
Well, I will say that I feel like from this point forward, it's only going to get scarier and spookier. And maybe we want to turn on that super stealth mode now.
It's probably a good idea. The way these bugs are uneaten, if they're not corrupted, they're hungry. Corruption's starving out your spider friend, I think. The same way it happened in Caliban. Block the stream, don't let the fish go up. We negotiate on our own terms. The more quiet we can be, the better.
Yeah, so just like we've done before, like in Merrowstrand, if you guys just kind of follow me, should be able to help make us a little bit more stealthy. And you should be able to drag that onto your effects.
Ooh. Look at
And then
there.
once you drag it onto the effects, just make sure to toggle it on in your effects tab. And then that should all apply properly.
I don't actually see the thing to drag and drop. Do you
But
guys
does it
see?
not look
Yeah.
like you drag it out of the chat?
Oh, it's not letting you drag it.
Mm-mm. Oh.
No, it doesn't have the little highlighted, but oh
You can
no.
go to defreds, right?
Defreds is all
All messed up.
no.
What's messed up
Did
about
I
it?
not do it? Add
It's-
10 to stealth checks.
Oh, with the dark mode.
It's dark mode.
Yeah, it's still usable. It
So,
just looks-
so what I did is when you go into dark mode and that middle one, if you turn that on, I can kind of see it. Because
oh,
when
the
you
high
hover over it,
contrast?
yeah,
Yeah.
when you hover over it, it changes the background color.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, alternate highlight colors. Ah, look at that. That's a smart thing to do right there.
Yeah,
That
That
makes
makes
it
you
usable.
I was
We-
wondering what it did because it didn't do anything in chat. So I was like, where is it? But now we know.
All right. I forget about Radio's photo on here all the time with the
It's the best.
It is the best, dude. It is just the best. All right. Tarben, your natural 20 will be honored into this pass without a trace. Are you guys venturing just further into the swamp, still looking, since you were on at least a track to find the tribe
As
of the
long
Yard
as
Spinner?
it's still heading west, like if the track itself is starting to go more north or something like that, then maybe we want to veer off.
You guys got a nat 20, like you're on it. So
Yeah.
it's just about you finding them, making the rolls to find them.
Yeah, I would say let's continue on with this and just try to stay extra quiet and keep them eyes peeled, and hopefully we can see something before it sees us.
Oh,
All right.
all right, all right.
we're going to do a reapplication of stealth.
Jeez.
Still an 18. Oh, still an 18.
Oh my god.
I guess.
Yo, let's go.
I thought for a second you're gonna park it on 20.
I don't think we've ever had dubla 20s on our stealth. That would be pretty rad. All right, so we get to carve one of these 18s off. We love that. Tarben, yours was a 26 originally, so now that's a 36 with Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah.
36 plus 33 plus 18 plus 34. This is going to be a good number. 30.25.
Oh, yeah. That feels good.
That ain't bad. Creeping further into the swamp. What are you guys tracking now?
I would say Bud's eyes are still on the web and now on the canopy around the web, like looking for things that are moving. Because we said the web is in the canopy.
There's no
right?
difference between looking up at the webbing and the canopy.
Okay.
Those are intrinsically tied together.
Yeah. So I would say that's the direction that Bud's looking at and keeping his eye on.
All right.
I got my eyes up top.
Go ahead and make your investigation check.
Oh,
the canopy.
Sorry, I rolled perception. Investigation would be just a +1 on top of that.
24. All right, we'll get to that in a second. Someone else looking for something in particular.
Looking for signs of life. Fed on half carapaces on the floor of the where we're walking. Just anything that maybe shows me that there were spiders feeding here.
All right, looking to the forest floor. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Ground looks like ground.
You know that part in the Tom Brady roast where they go, even Gronk know that fake money. We love you, Nikki Glacier. We love you.
Ground looks dirty and dirt, and I love lamp.
I think it's you've been sitting for so long, you're kind of stiff-legged a little bit. You're like the old man keeping up with the pack.
Little weeds. Somebody needs to garden.
Krak or Akiko? Who's next?
So you mentioned when I made my check earlier that there was like, it wasn't shambling mounds, but I could see things moving on the ground, or did I misread that?
We're just saying that it's kudzu now, and it's not a mixture of that shambling ground. It's a monoculture now.
Okay.
And you're not running into setting signals off.
Okay. I'm gonna try and how do I want to word this? Basically to see if there's anything like necrotic in the air, with, like maybe an alchemy check or something like that, to just kind of like taste the air to see if there's like anything besides like ground rot.
This you're gonna do with disadvantage because you almost had a freaking necrotic bomb explode, and you've been huffing the fumes. This is how we come back and we honor that, all right? Disadvantage because everything smells like death.
All right.
Man, everything smells like a death bomb around here.
That was almost an 1818.
I know. That would have been amazing.
Ugh.
Still an 18 is his total roll, too, which is nuts.
It's not the smell, Krak. It's the fetid water. It's the darkness. I want you to tap into your past. What may have you seen before as a tribe that gives you the heebie-jeebies? The darkest part of a mountain, woods. It could be any terrain, some place where there has been that heavy presence of death.
For our tribe, it's when they remain stagnant, when they stay too long in a place, and it becomes like the Alabama junkyard, where it's just families of junkyards that happen, where you pass those you do really only see it in the deep south, where you'll pass a house and you can see that there's like 3 barns that have like crumbled, and there's like 47 cars from several generations of cars that are just broke down, and there's always a burnt RV somehow. You see it in the desert too, but like when you see that and everything's just kind of overgrown, and you just see pools of standing water that now, because it doesn't move, it collects oil on the surface of the water, and so nothing can really grow in there. And plus with goblins, with people like Krak, the very industrious folk, you often also get waste product that you don't know what to do with. And we're not talking like shit and piss. We're talking alchemical waste product. So it's almost like a radioactivity scene. You know, it's like going to Pripyat and being just close enough to the nuclear fallout, but you're like, this is as far as I'm gonna go. And when you
compass broke.
when goblins stay for and too long for them, for every tribe is different. So some tribes can be a month, and some tribes can be 10 years they can stay there, and it's just how they interact with nature. But that often creates infighting and power dynamic mishaps. And so immediately Krak is like, he sees a pool of standing water, and he sees the oil slick on top, and he sees the steam rising from nowhere. It's a nice day. It's not humid. It's not anything, or it was, but there shouldn't be steam rising.
Krak. Knowing what you've relayed in your experience, there isn't any kind of hidden tripwire here. There isn't that thing that you need to avoid. It is the presence of fear itself that worries you the most about this area. It is a building anxiety that begins to flush and corrupt inside your head. Krak, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
We're super good at these. We all know Krak is. We all know him for his wisdom. Okay, 16.
16. You're getting the heebie-jeebies. But you haven't lost the mission ahead. fight or flight hasn't completely kicked in yet. Akiko, what are you looking for after hearing this from Krak?
Hearing what? That he's scared? He didn't say anything. But the fact that he looks scared is kind of terrifying. This is a man that plays with fire for fun. So seeing him shook, looking in the air, is really concerning. I'm just gonna kind of snap in his face at first, as he's kind of zoned out in flashback, I guess. Hey, what? Did you see something? Or should we duck?
Hey, you know that story that Bud was telling back in the olden times, back before we got on the raft and I almost blew everybody up?
Bud talks a lot. I'm gonna need you to be a little more specific.
Something about like a big tall dude that's like super creepy and weird. I don't know, I just keep thinking about that story.
Are you talking about the Nightwalkers?
If you say it too many times, do they come? Like if I say it 3 times, is it like Beetlejuice?
They make it sound more like Bloody Mary.
All right, that's the only time we can say all of those things.
I think we've hit all of them at this point.
Okay, but I don't know, man. I just get something's just weird, and like more than the normal weird we deal with.
Chasing a stinky goat, and to do that, we're looking for spiders, while our friend is fighting snakes with the help of a bunch of frogs.
I guess when you put it like that, it's still pretty fucking weird. But no, like, I don't know. The further we step, the more like my I don't want to use the phrase, but my spidey sense is going off.
That's, honestly, if ever was a time to have a spidey sense, probably now. Can we? What is that stuff? Is it alive? Is it like the Wi-Fi?
Maybe. Maybe this is like maybe before there was like
I'm gonna hit it and turn something on.
Maybe before it was like Wi-Fi 2.4 and this is like Wi-Fi 5.
This is like 5, yeah?
Yeah.
Bud.
Yeah.
The further you tune in to the canopy, the worse it gets. The bleaker the outlook. But even stranger, you're starting to get tunnel vision. And at a point, you've been staring up into the darkness of the canopy for so long, it feels like you're about to pass out. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I do declare.
What's happening?
Why do I have a D4 on there? Am I still blessed? I might still have bless on. But that's a 3. I would like to Indom.
You may do so.
You got me, radio?
Got you.
Got me. Okay, bless is now off.
Well,
Hey, better.
little.
Bud,
Yeah.
a fear in the pit of your stomach hits like no other. All you see is darkness. You try to speak. Nothing comes out. The rest of you see his eyes roll stark black. You take 28 points of necrotic damage, and you're frozen in place.
Okay.
Can I hit him with the fish?
When you all see this happen, what do? You guys are all still currently stealth. There doesn't seem to be impending danger around you. How do you handle this?
See him go down like that, Tarben just reaches into his bag and pulls out a small white pebble that he grinds up in his hands. And as he blows the dust out, he's casting Detect Good and Evil.
Are you casting it on? Oh no, it's a
30 foot radius.
30
I'm just
yeah,
all around
30-foot radius. Got it. As this dust leaves your hands, turning into small fireflies that spread. What is the color, Tarben? It would be a color that's particular to you.
Oh, it's kind of a prismatic color of like white and red together. It's always these two forces that travel back and forth. So you see these fireflies and like
Barbershop
one wing
fireflies.
Here you go.
As it dissipates, you feel this area as if someone has been pressing into your chest. Bud, your eyes return back to their normal yellow. As you've temporarily created this pocket. Tarben, your spell has allowed you to see this other aura that's dissipating and causing all of this trouble right now. And it's fading like a dark, black, necrotic fog that's floating in and out, and you can see it is seeping from the top of the canopy and leaching down. At first it looks just like if moss were fog. But then it gets wispy enough, you can see these claws leave the top of Bud's head and Krak's head. Whatever is out there hasn't detected you. But you're 30 feet radius from wherever it is.
Oh my god.
Guys, I'm a little scared.
Whatever it is, it's close. I don't know if we can see it. And it might be in the canopy.
We're supposed to fight something that we can't see.
Tarben.
Yep.
Instinctively looking towards the canopy after casting this spell, you hear an audible as you hear the tendons popping in this creature that is not upright. They're walking upside down.
Give me the willies.
With their hands up, dredging through the swamp.
Tendon popping? Tendon popping is what you went with?
On that note, I just missed the ad. We're going to take that 3-minute stretch break right now.
Tendon popping?
Yeah. I need some more water.
Ah! Ah! Triggered!
This is a good scenario, though.
Because they still haven't seen us, is what you're saying, right?
No, we're just in their aura.
Right. That's great. Love that. Love that for us.
All the D&D folks are like, Nightwalkers.
I'm not familiar with them, and I haven't Googled them specifically because I don't want to cheese or anything like that, but everybody has had a pretty visceral reaction to these things, so that's, feeling great.
They're creepy in all of the books, no doubt. I've just happened to turn them upside down and try to make them a little bit creepier. I'll be dead honest, my inspiration is the way that Alien made me feel about staring at vents.
Yeah.
As a child, I had a problem with fixating on air vents after I watched Alien. And it was like, dude, any noise that ever rattled through an AC system gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebies. And here I am staring at them with my frog eyes.
Have you seen the new trailer for Romulus? Alien
That's
Romulus?
the Prometheus sequel, right?
Yeah.
I have not watched the trailer, but I am very excited for that movie.
It's so good. I think it's gonna fill in a nice gap, but also be as creepy crawly as Alien.
Yes. Oh, it comes out this year. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes out in August.
Yeah, I'm glad they kept it as a movie.
Oh, or is it talks about it getting turned into a show?
It was going to be an Amazon show. Which, I mean, not bad. Amazon's been putting out some bangers.
Yeah. They've done plenty of misses, though.
Yeah. Ring of Power Part 2 comes out. I'm super excited about that. Even as a huge Lord of the Rings nerd, I don't care. I understand how it's very good, but I understand how like the licensing works, and I honestly think that the writers for the first season need an award because they wrote around the licensing so hard.
Yeah.
Like that's difficult.
Not easy. God, these things have just been walking around in the canopy, infecting and tainting everything. Ugh, it's so creepy.
I'm
Jeez.
gonna beat him with the fish.
You haven't talked to him in a while.
I know. That's why I was really hoping. I was like, man, do we get to... I was fully ready. I was like, if I need to get in your head, I'm just saying, he does a pretty good job.
You sit in the fish.
So I'm sending the guy in.
The guy. Oh, can't go there.
What a lovely time for an update, right? You're not doing anything important.
Oh, that's funny. I thought it was something I clicked. Like,
I know. I was like, what did I?
Yeah.
I was like, what's my computer trying to F me out of now?
That's how creepy it is.
The Nightwalkers have worked their way into your Chrome extensions.
They're just trying to sell us LMLMs. That's the ad they're blocking.
Go ahead, Tarben. You need to remove, I think, protection from poison. Let's see here.
Oh, aid. I had aid on still. Oh, I forgot that I have advantage on all my perception checks thanks to Steady Eyes since level 9. Whap whap. Gotta remember that. I have it up in so many places too to try to remind me.
So, for me to be able to use all the cool, like, skulls whenever you take something out, I have to manually write all of these different effects to be removed from your token. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Let's see here. I need to remove Blessy Bless and aid. There we go. I just leave the concentration effect up now.
Which, and we haven't really done this since we moved to 5e, but Pass Without a Trace, it wouldn't be something I would normally be concentrating on. It was a rollover from Follow the Leader from Pathfinder, and we just mechanically
I don't make you guys concentrate on Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, well, I was just saying because it has reminded me a couple of times. It's been like, hey, you got damaged. Gotta roll your concentration.
You can. All you gotta do is right click and take care of it and remove it.
Oh, and it doesn't get rid of the spell. Okay, dope.
Just removes the concentration effect.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Tarben is the only one currently concentrating.
Right. Okay. Well, we can see him now. Should we rush in and charge, or should we try to go around?
They're on the ceiling. What do you mean rush in and charge?
I don't know. I'm not rushing in and doing nothing. I'm just gonna shoot from the back.
I'm not flying up there to be up there, but that's not happening. I'm staying right down here with you guys.
Is that the thing you told us about?
Yeah. And I think it's already touched my brain.
Why are there two? You said one. You said it was like it was an entity, a single thing.
No,
Boogeyman, not boogeyman.
No, it's always been told that there's many.
New
That's what they look
information.
like.
This is new information.
I think if we have the element of surprise, we should do it now.
I'm down.
Do we
Wonder
just
if
start
people are gonna have to
shooting
fight
at
him
it?
later.
As you all mentioned, element of surprise. You hear those click, 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 as the tendons that connect their neck, as you can see, they break as their heads flip and open up almost like a snake's mouth. With a 34.
5-4. 5-4.
They begin to extend their hands down. What you notice is there's nowhere to run. They are the canopy.
Great.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
Yo, let's go. Getting 20s out there.
Oh, I rolled off a 1. Oh, I was so close.
I would like to use a relentless
Relentless. Got it.
so that I can get the same roll that I just rolled, but you know,
Done.
we got a card. Might as well use them.
Card it.
Woo!
Okay.
2 more.
What in the world could this thing not be immune to?
I'm gonna say radiant.
I'll have a
Then lightning.
Got a lot of that.
I'm such a conundrum. I threw an 8. Do I take a chance and relentless it to see if I can get a better initiative?
Yes. Otherwise, the card will just sit there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
You're free to roll again.
All right. Come on, doctor. Ah, you know,
See?
didn't really change my overall position.
It did not.
It just, it relentless.
nothing.
It just f***s you every time.
It did the relentless thing.
Yep. I had such hesitation ever playing that card.
Everybody
Sorry.
in their preferred spot that they would like to be in. I'm scared about re-rolling, but I mean, could it really go any worse, right?
No, you get behind Tarben.
Go
Like,
With
go ahead and burn a relentless for me.
Got it.
with natural 20, I can kind of go anywhere, right?
look at you.
now how we play it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, you can go where you'd like. You can trade off. You have the choice.
I would like to go after Markos.
Nice.
Put some space.
Actually, I forgot. 2
Actually.
of you rolled nat 20s.
Yes.
Holla.
I want 2 perception checks out of both of you with advantage.
So 1 perception check each from both of us, or 2 perception checks each?
One check from
You're
each of
so
you
nice.
at
There we go.
advantage.
Perfect. Thank you.
Good luck.
It's on here somewhere.
You know,
It's not shift anymore. It's
You could.
this seems really important.
You could indom.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
So then it'll just be a 1 flat one.
Yep. Card
But
mark.
you'll actually re-roll at advantage.
you reroll the
Oh,
total
okay.
roll.
Fantastic.
Hey,
Oh, so much better.
Yo.
So much better.
double 19.
What do I see with my special eyes?
Look with your special eyes.
Or my special brain? I don't know what's looking, honestly.
Everything in your body is screaming to just look up and stay there. Your eyes are fixating like it's a train wreck that you can't get away from. Being drawn up into the canopy. With protection from good and evil, you guys can finally see there are husks of bodies up here that are shriveled to the bone. Just skeletons of a almost mummy-like paralysis, as if every ounce of fiber in them has been drained, and all that is left is this dry husk of their body. Most importantly, though, you can see that all of them, no matter what creature it is, whether it's humanoid, beast, or above, all of their mouths look like they're open and screaming into the nether before the last ounce of life was siphoned away. But both of you are able, just for a second, to pull your gaze down and avert, and you see about 100 yards away what looks like small appendages lifting part of the forest floor up, and you can see all the eyes. With those nat 20s and the roll of 19s from both of you, you can see that the spiders have had to go underground. But currently, you all are pulled into this aura. The good news, Tarben's spell right now. You are not at disadvantage. You're just flat. Krak, I will put you in the position that you want to be.
Sweet. Right after Markos. Markos.
All right. Tarben, you did not roll a natural 1, did you?
Oh, God, no.
All right. You will take Krak's spot.
Oh, Mufasa, Mufasa.
If that's what you want to do, Krak. We're going to allow this to happen because of the 2 natural 20s. You're going to get 1 additional benefit. This will be being able to give someone else a position in the order.
Let's go.
All right. Akiko, what would you like to do?
Okay.
1, off the top of the bat, you have conveyed to the party what is out there, just to save you some steps because you got a long turn.
Okay. Yeah. So, are they connected to the dark? Like we noticed that they are. So they like grow out. Their creepy little feet grow out into what's covering the top, right?
They have merged. They are the canopy.
With what looks like the kudzu, right?
Yes, you guys can now see it's just a dark fog that's over the top that's blotting out the sun. They are it.
Well, what do you do with kudzu? Set it on fire. I want to fireball the roof.
Do it.
I want to see if I can
Fireball
at
the
least
roof.
blast a hole into the like. Because where exactly? Since we don't quite have a map, how far apart are they? Because it's a 20-foot sphere.
Yeah, just place it. You got them.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it. And I'm actually going to cast it at 5th level.
Yo, let's go.
Just because I'm confident it's first hit. I want to hopefully not set us on fire. And then we'll just roof it.
Boom. Put it on the roof.
Roof it.
Okay. You just hear as these tendons crack. Dexterity saving throw.
Me?
No, this is for them.
Oh, God. I don't know what these things can do.
One pass.
One
fail.
passes.
Okay.
One fails.
Oh boy. Big bucks. Big bucks. Okay.
There's only one, but
Now we find out. First one. This is our success, which is a half. You see it suck up into the forest canopy as it takes only 9 damage.
Oh.
damn it.
Okay.
The next takes 18.
Cats.
Akiko, I need you to make a saving throw.
Jesus. Oh. Please, I got a lucky that. Oh my God. I can.
That's a 3. Yes, you can lucky.
Yeah. How many cards do we have? Do we have a lot
You're
of
good.
luckies? Okay,
You're
okay. I don't want to use them if I can use one of my points. Okay. Run it back, because that's not. Okay.
She fall into my aura of protection. We're all grouped up, right? So she get a +4 to that.
Don't you have to go first to do it?
I think his aura's always on.
Okay.
His aura of protection is always on, and since this is not a real tactical grid, you guys are basically clustered up at the moment. Even with the +4, you will not make the DC 22.
Oh, go.
You are at a 19. It's just a static plus. No, look, she's got. Or no, that's her own Constitution modifier.
Yeah.
It's a static +4, right? It's not a roll, correct, Tarben?
Yeah, just static +4. Yeah.
Okay, you're at a 19.
I need.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
6,
do
8, 10.
six. No, let's 8. 8.
Got it. Cards are there for a reason. Burn it.
Oh wait, no, that's 22.
Yeah, that's Isaac.
literally
yeah.
22.
Wow, there you go. Beats it.
You'll take half damage of the annihilating aura.
Oh, that just sounds fun. Oh.
What?
What?
What is that?
That was 6 D83.
6 D83s.
It's like
You know,
right now.
you know what I say about the challenged DM?
I will.
That's the.
I will leave.
I will leave.
Table.
I leave this table. I leave this campaign.
So fast.
The hell with this. I'm gonna play the
Also,
server
you
challenge
rolled-
Destiny 2 for the rest of the
Oh
night.
my
Hell with you guys.
god.
On your D83s, you rolled great. You rolled like 72, 77s. Like you didn't roll anything lower than a 70 on
The
those.
D83 is a uncommon and unknown polyhedron.
Yeah, well, you
But,
rolled great
yeah.
on them. So quit rolling D100s and just stick with the D83s.
That's so ridiculous.
We're going back on the porch today. God.
Child, don't make me whip out my D83s.
All right. By the way, I will now handle all damage and healing because it auto prompts me and gives it to me.
Oh,
I
cool.
have to do nothing. So,
I
and remember,
did mine when we were like starting this off.
yes, but
okay.
we weren't in combat yet. Now is the time to let you know that it is all good because we don't have to do this. Do I need to do a half? Do I need to this? It's all set in internal.
I love playing D&D online, man. I don't think I
It's so
could ever
fun.
do this shit in person.
It's beautiful. And
It would
now
look
you
like
guys
your
have the
backpack.
damage log where you can see.
Oh god, I'm so squishy. This is not good.
You're only taking half of it.
Yeah. Boom.
That's just its aura. It just looked back at me.
You take 13 necrotic damage. End of your turn. Question. Do you want to try to run towards the spiders?
That's a hard call.
Just to let you guys know mechanically, the only thing that's going to separate you are like things like Tarben's aura. These have complete control of the canopy. They can pop out wherever they choose.
I can't separate from this group. I'll die. I can't move. I know when we switched our character sheets over, the spell didn't quite transfer over. Can I still mind speak?
Message.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
I don't know what
message
it'd
your.
be called. Can I try and send something out to them?
You absolutely can.
Any set of eyes that I possibly can see?
You there with the 17 eyes.
Oh, try to message them.
Yes. I don't want to talk to them.
You need to roll a spell attack. I thought you were trying to message the rest of the party. I need you to roll a spell attack.
Okay.
Yes!
Oh, doctor!
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Help
Get the 20s out there.
Help
Juice!
me!
Help
20s that you've received. Okay.
You know,
Earned him. We've earned him.
so good.
She died for this.
All right. As you send out this call for help, momentarily, your heart drops as you see the little appendages sink. And the top of this trapdoor closes. But then it raises back up with the biggest appendages you've ever seen. Just the eyeballs poking out in the distance itself. You know that the yarn spinner is there and you can feel their presence. And that's just their eyes for this part of the frame, peeking up and over. And then, like a lifeline, you begin to see webbing form. A single strand of silk extends out towards every member of the party. As these literal lifelines extend out, you see they hit that necrotic aura and melt. Outside of this 30-foot radius, it's your lifeline.
Okay.
Inside of your head, Akiko, and spread to the rest of the party with that nat 20. Come to me, my children.
Enemy of my enemy. Do we really have a choice? You're Tarzaning out here?
She's saying run there now?
I think you need to grab a string.
You have to get there first.
Okay. I misheard that. The strings did not attach to us. They just shot out and are near us.
You missed the whole melting when they hit
Yeah.
That.
the
We have to-
necrotic
we
aura.
wouldn't-
Okay.
Step out
I
of
didn't understand
the.
then. Got it.
You guys have to get out of the shit. The good news is, because of protection of good and evil, thanks to Tarben, right now, you move at normal speed inside of here. You have his fireflies going and this necrotic aura,
Got it.
but you have to bust through. And you can see that there is obvious this invisible wall within that aura that's even stopping her webbing from getting here.
Right. Okay.
But you have a lifeline out of here
Just gotta
if
get
you
there.
choose to take it. All right, Akiko, are you going to try to run towards your webbing?
Yeah.
As
I
you
mean,
do,
I called for help. I'm good.
the yard spinner completely lifts up and out of their position, holding on and bracing, exposing herself to try to help you. All right, are you using your regular movement?
What's my regular movement?
I don't remember anything about D&D.
I'm just so panicked right now.
You run and fly at 40 feet.
That's right. I could also just fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna
God,
race
this is
to the
terrifying.
edge, and that will be the end of your turn. Tarben.
Somebody's got to hold up the Titan bubble here for a little bit.
Titan bubble.
Time to do Titan things. First off the rip, I will run my Channel Divinity, so I can declare Homeboy that I'm targeting as my. They call that preferred creature. We'll just go with that. Then I'm gonna get to swinging Caramel's Bite.
Vow of Enmity. All right, which in this case, because this is like it's like an anthropomorphic blob, I'm going to allow Channel Divinity on both of the Night Stalker entities because they are part of this greater corruption that is here.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
One thing
Sweet.
that you notice, Tarben, this is not Fae.
Interesting.
You know for a fact after that spell, these things have nothing to do with Grimfiler.
Yay, child stories. Horrific. Yay.
They've just been over here fighting demons of their own the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, they're definitely empowered because the spiders normally had, right, like something's changed, but
They have been allowed to run wild.
right. Yeah. Like,
That's why nobody knew what was going on in the West.
nope.
No one has lived to tell the tale of what's gone in the West.
The bodies in the trees.
We
Very,
might not either.
very, very.
Where's
chilling.
the bodies, G? Where's the bodies?
Where's the bodies, Lebowski?
All right, you nihilist. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna swing Caramel's Bite with advantage because I got it. I forgot. Now, do I have
T for Tarben.
That's targeted.
Let's go.
Targeted.
It's targeted. It's not advantage.
When you click attack, it will ask you for advantage or disadvantage.
All right. Okay, got it. I always want to hold shift for some reason, but
That was
That's
the way
wrong.
of the old.
this is the way of the new. 14 to hit as I swing out first.
14 does not hit.
Cool. Well, we swing again. Maybe I quit swinging for the fences and I don't swing Great Weapon Master on this one.
Do you want to modify your first roll at all?
Can't he great weapon mastered. He can't modify.
Yeah,
it.
I played a card. I can't modify it.
I didn't know if he had a innate inspiration on him or not.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nope, just card stuff.
Got it.
So we're gonna try one more time. Come on, baby.
Let's go! Let's go!
Okay, so
man.
now's the time for you to learn that because we have gone back to this system, crits maxed are no longer bugged. So you guys have one max critical die in what you roll. So crits are greatly improved again. It's
Nice.
been broken for a very long time.
Huh, fun.
I'm gonna add some smite to this too. So here, let's get this.
Yeah, crit smites.
Let's get the
Crit
just get
smites.
this, just damage rolled out there.
Oh,
It's
I
a
can't wait
critical
to see
hit.
what this radiant does.
And then we divine
good roll.
smite.
God, that's a pretty
Cast
time.
spell damage, and I critical the divine smite. Correct? Just making sure before I click it.
Absolutely.
Okay, just like to double check before I do it. Okay, there you go.
Wow. Heckin' wow. Except we don't know if this did anything. We didn't learn anything about the resistances
Let
of
it
Triton.
Not yet.
Yeah, because
They sucked up the fire.
these all apply. So 37 points from your blade, 51 points from the radiant.
Choof.
With a crit, they all apply.
Oh, yeah.
However, when you've struck with your divine smite, you can see it recoil and try to wrap around it. Radiant damage gives the crusher feat, which means when you crit with radiant damage, it gives everyone advantage on their attacks until your next turn.
Oh, baby.
Heck yes.
All right, this is a total of 88 points of damage. It quickly reforms.
This is asking a lot, but would that crusher feat, because of their connectedness, apply to both entities?
Yes.
Dope.
Tarben. No, you used your bonus action already. But do you get another? Do you get one with when you crit?
That was another build. I don't think there's anything that gives me, unless I kill it, I don't get another swing.
Okay, it's got to
When
be.
you- That's Great Weapon Master, but you didn't swing Great Weapon Master on that swing, though.
Yeah, but he'd
Swung
already
it on
consumed
first.
his bonus action. It had to be. It would have to be a special action reward. Okay. If you do crit and you still have swings, you're going to swing at super advantage. You'll have 3 dice. Oh, you can burn a extra strike. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Figure, since we're here and I got to do as much as I can, as quick as I can.
So there's no button for you to be able to do this. You'll just attack with advantage on the first and then throw a separate 3rd die.
Got it. I'm just clicking off my card and getting to swinging. And then I'll just throw one more on top of that, fishing for that crit. Nope. So it'll be 27 to hit.
All right, 27 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Max damage. Do you want to apply a smite?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Good roll.
Balance.
Go ahead and hit damage on that smite again as you get a free reroll. You will take the highest damage out of the 2.
24 it is.
24 it is. All right.
Good numbers.
You did 19 points of damage on Caramount's bite. It only takes 9 points of damage. But it takes all 23 of the radiant. Tarben, do you have any movement?
I'm going to stay here at the center of the circle, just to keep it up so other people can go towards the edge.
Okay. End of your turn. As this Night Stalker extends out both of its hands towards you, Tarben. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. You need to make your saving throw on the Annihilating Aura. DC 22.
And what is that again? Oh, there it is. You got it for me right there. And then situational bonus is +4.
Yo, was so constituted.
I'm so constituted.
Yeah, folks, the dark mode does not work. So I've separated it out and they're two different logs. That's why I go and I flash and I show you this. It's actually a better way to see the damage when I do it here, because usually it just gets lost in the roll immediately and tossed back up. So I'm kind of just like going back and forth and showing you when it takes the proper damage. All right, you'll take half damage. Why? Why did it not save?
You gotta stop this. I got too much anxiety for this.
Finally, some low rolls on your D83s.
God. I'll never recover from this.
Never financially recover.
It's so dumb. All right. There you go, Bear.
Hey, Bear.
You take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Sweet. I gotta roll Constitution saving throw for my prediction of good and evil.
Only a DC 10.
Roll. Only he says 16.
Wow.
I guess technically +4, so it's 20.
If you want to make the bear make a save, make the bear make a con save.
Yeah, truly.
It's a 5% chance. It's probably the only way. Tarben, when you make that swing up above, you look into the pit of where the eyes are supposed to be, and it feels like it's tugging and pulling at your soul. Constitution save again.
Oh, God. Oh, look, it's got a quick button on it now. Awesome. 36.
36.
That one made my palms instantly sweat. Oh, my God.
Wow.
As you will take half damage. 22 points. And then it reaches down.
Sorry, just keeping my concentration rolls going.
You got it. And you all see these fingers just wisp like thinner style across his face.
Ugh.
With fingers of doom.
Ugh.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no, this one I'm scared of.
That's the most frat bro move ever. Smell my finger, bro.
Seriously, is that what he's doing to me?
Worse.
Uh-huh.
Worse.
You whole finger doom.
They used to call the thumb a doom.
All
Doesn't
right,
smell like butterscotch, yo.
Nope. You know, I suck at wisdom, so I'm going to burn an advantage card.
Do it.
This chat has given me one. I want to give myself the best shot at not getting
Keep
Rat
that
bro.
aura up.
wisdom saving throw at advantage. Oh no, I didn't put the freaking +4 on there, jackass.
It literally has a bar for you to do that.
I know. I
29 is a success.
Let's go. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's when I read this. When I read the spell card, that's when I decided I needed advantage.
It's a good thing they get to re-roll those ones.
I need
Into
to.
into three
Thank you for
sixes.
reminding me. I need to remove y'all's ability for being able to see that.
Oh,
Tarben, you take 19 points of necrotic damage. You need to remove 19 from your total hit points.
Oof.
Good God! All right, let me get. And then 19 off the total. I'm not sure how to do that.
You go up, you turn the edit on in your top left-hand corner of your character sheet. Then you go and you click on the little cog wheel to configure hit points.
Yep. How many did you say again?
13.
13?
19. So you should be 114 of
151.
And a bottle of rum.
Tarben. When you get hit by this, I need you to make a spell attack.
Don't have the easy button built, but I see that a
One
spell attack
second,
is a plus.
I'm going to give it to you. Because you should always have one. 1 second.
And since you have it up, if you want to drag it onto Bud as well.
You got it, dude. No, create scroll from spell attack? That is not what I want. No, they put in something else where I can't drag and drop this easy. Too much automation. No, I don't want it to be a spell attack. Crap. Just go. What I need you to do is go in towards your character sheet and click on your magic where your spells are at, and then you can know what it is. You're gonna have to manually type it in.
Yep, plus 10.
Easy. I'll figure that out later. Too much automation.
13.
Noted. Krak. It is your turn.
Oh, how cool. Well, Krak's gonna crack and roll on the old table.
Normally, real awesome.
Normally.
Firestorm.
And then
trust me, it doesn't work.
Okay.
What?
Cool.
Liquid friendship on the second.
All right.
Probably not something that could be charmed.
Don't know, let's try.
I'm gonna guess it's not, but did this one get not added? Firestorm, there it is. We'll add that to my sheet. So then, where'd it go? So I will use Firestorm.
Okay.
Love it.
All right, I can pick one.
No, they remember they both.
Okay. Go away.
Hey, okay.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Let's go. Failure on both. Gonna get full damage.
Shoo! Okay. 23 points. It's 46 points of damage in a round. That's not bad.
I didn't have to make a fire. I just.
They each take 23 points of fire damage.
Okay. And then let's read my bonus actions correctly here.
You bonus actioned on the mix.
Hmm.
You do need to roll your sneak attack though.
Oh, yeah. Neck attack.
The neck.
Damage. Normal.
And give yourself Fury of the Small.
Ah, yes. So small.
I love that little icon.
As they
Sorry.
take 10 points from your sneak attack. And Fury of the Small is a static 4, right?
Yeah.
All right. They each take another 2. Since it is fire in this case. Krak, any movement for you?
Yeah, I will move towards the stringy.
All right. End of your turn. Markos's turn. He, as a cleric of war, gonna roll actually insight check on you, Tarben.
I'll also note that we do have advantage against these things right now this round. So if he has something worthwhile, it may be helpful since we have advantage right now from the Crusher effect.
Go ahead and burn in Indomitable for me.
Got it.
Come on, buddy. $17. Tarben, whatever you do, don't exert yourself to the point of no return. I can feel it in my core. I can't save us here. If any of us are reduced to 0 hit points, revival is not possible.
Even just from unconscious?
Yes.
Wow.
If you go to 0 hit points, you will die.
I'm sorry, you said what, Markos?
What would you like Markos to do?
His big add advantage was his guiding bolt, right? That's your only big spell that you do a spell attack with. Is that right? Everything else is a check.
Let's see here. Things that you would probably like me to do. Dawn.
Ooh. Dawn's pretty nice.
If you want me to physically attack, this is 5th level, 4d10, and lighten this puppy up. Is that what you want me to do?
Yes, that's my vote.
Cook these turds.
Because that Dawn is radiant damage as well, right?
Yes, it's radiant damage.
Yeah.
And we all know how good Guiding Bolt ends up.
I know. That's like.
Put your fate in my curse. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
Markos is going to turn that trident. Follow the rest of them. Me and Tarben will hold up the rear. Go! And I will cast a big old dawn.
Big old down. Fight stuck on grease.
Hashtag not
Watch his
sponsored.
buckies.
DC 19 Constitution saving throws at disadvantage. Failure.
Yo, let's go. 18's a failure.
Ooh.
Hachi machi.
Just barely. $27 points of radiant damage to both. That's weird. It was focused on Tarben. All right, they both take the full 27 points.
Let's go.
You guys notice the darkness barrier around us begin to dematerialize. End of Markos's turn. The next Nightwalker is going to reach out towards Markos while Dawn is up.
But of course.
I need to make my Annihilating Eris aura save. Got advantage on that.
Yeah, let's go.
I will take half damage. Concentration check on Dawn with advantage because of Warcaster. Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Wow. Avoiding the nat 1.
5th level could have been just
Cooked. On site. Focus coming in on me. DC 22 Constitution saving throw. Advantage again. Oh my God.
One.
Stop it!
Avoiding another nat 1.
Wow.
That was...
That's rough. Hey, that's half though.
Another Constitution saving throw at advantage from Warcaster.
Okay.
Success.
Yep.
Fingers of Doom.
Just the one finger, actually.
Shh. Shut your mouth.
Constitution save at advantage. God, have I ever needed it. We'll take half damage again. Another 31 points halved. Ooh. Total HP now down to 74.
Okay.
Last concentration check at advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay. End of its turn. Bud and Pal, you guys are up.
Okay.
This will be our last turn of the night.
Yep. So as I am running towards the strand, I'll knock an arrow. Now, I'm going to ask for this. We've gone over this before. It's not a natural element, but because dawn is out, could that be an energy that my arrow captures?
Yes.
Hell yeah. I figured it would be the answer. Let me change that ammo real quick. Edit. Ammunition.
Do the radiant. Do the radiant.
Okay, the one that we've been putting the most damage on is the one on the right, correct? That's the one everybody's been focusing on.
Yes.
That is who I will target then, with my short bow shot at advantage. Do I have any other things? I don't think so. 23. Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
Great. Then damage. Then sneak attack, schneck attack, and quiver. I can't imagine. So the quiver is cold. I can't imagine that they're going to need to make this save for the cold because it would reduce one of their actions. But in case you want to flavor it that way, go ahead.
It cannot happen here.
Yep. So we'll just do the damage.
Yes, do cold. And it does 1 point.
Woo!
But it takes all 23 from the arrow and all 14 from your sneak attack because it is all radiant.
Hell yeah. Then I will extra strike and try to get another and try to fish for a 20. The extra strike. We have a card, right?
It is not gone unincorporeal. It is not bloodied yet.
Yeah, okay. So just gonna try to do it again.
All right, extra strike mark.
Come on, 20. Come on, 20.
Oh, it was there.
25 hits.
25 hits.
With an extra strike, I get sneak attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So all the same stuff. Boom, 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 boom.
Here's a better reroll.
Yeah, much better.
19 on the sneak. Let's go.
Yeah, much better snack.
And now 3 points from the cold. So 26, 19, 3. Another good round for you.
Yeah,
As it just starts to fade in and out.
I'll give Krak the help action using with my bonus action using that Master of Tactics. Krak, this one's kind of fading. Maybe shoot for his legs. Maybe if you can get him to drop off the canopy or something. We'll do that, and then as Pal comes to protect Akiko, he'll take a swipe at this one on the left here, and do his.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
His two things. Bite, attack, at advantage. Yeah, 29 hits, great. Damage, normal. And Krak and Tail Swipe. Attack at advantage. No. Damage. And you don't have to worry about any of the saving throws.
He does.
Good God, the frickin' damage from this dude is just nuts.
He's literally the best.
It's just nuts.
13 points from the bite.
Yep, that sounds right.
And then Krak
Probably
and
13
Tail.
from the, yeah.
Ooh, he does acid. Let's see what that does.
Yeah, let's see.
13.
Yep. There you go.
He does 13 and 13.
Hey, the 26 points of damage for summon is, ain't no joke.
You'll take it.
Yeah, so as I'm running through, I'm hitting that one in front of Tarben. Pal has got his eyes on Akiko, takes a snap at the one on the left there, and we both make our way up to the spider webs. Please save us, friendly spider friend.
Akiko,
Please be friendly.
as we start next week with you on the precipice trying to get outside of the necrotic aura, you see the dawn breaks away part of the darkness. That's an automatic success on what is a 3-part skill challenge to get out of the necrotic shroud.
Okay.
And that is where we will pick up next week.
You keep doing
Hell
that,
yeah.
Markos. You keep doing that. You gotta keep the dawn up. It fights stuck on tough greases.
Oh,
Good God.
Hey, there have never been more timely 20s than what you guys tossed out tonight.
That was a lot of 20s in this set.
Yeah, that was
That was a lot of 20s.
that made up for the one after one after one after one that we had the last encounter.
Yeah.
Just from your DM perspective, I don't think that Tarben and I can last more than 2 to 3 rounds.
No way. Not with your hit point max reducing each round.
If we
That's-
get hit with a crit,
Yeah. Even if you
Game
don't
over,
make-
man. It's game over.
Even if you don't make the save on the Finger of Doom, you're still so screwed. Because neither one of you have taken the full damage hit points off yet, which would have been 30 or 40 points off your.
ooh,
We gotta break this bubble.
I do get to add some back to my my initial, because I accidentally added in my the aura. The aura does not take off. It is the gaze and fingers that take off from the
What do you
top.
got against the gaze.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pride Month,
Month.
man.
this month,
What the
dog.
hell?
Not this, my
Pride
dog.
Month.
All right. Sorry, folks. You're gonna have to wait one more week. And
Aha.
And then we'll do split combat because Adam's gonna be in the middle of the swamp.
get these mother off this mother swamp.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
We'll
Love
see you guys
y'all.
next week. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for Stormforge.